I was talking to Ski earlier about maybe a slow pace would be more conducive to Zoom rooms, and that's exactly what I have. So here we go. If you didn't know, I'm from New York. I'm a New York stand-up comic. So have you heard that the wildfires are so bad in the West Coast that the fog is starting to show up in New York's atmosphere? It's like it's ironic because they have so much weed. I'm surprised we didn't get any secondhand smoke before all this. You know, like I blame Snoop Dogg alone for most of New York's inclement weather. Yeah, man. Um, it's funny how all you need to trick a baby boomer into to getting a reverse mortgage uh, is Tom Selleck wearing a fisherman outfit. Uh, you know, old folks love Magnum PI, I guess. You know, so there's that joke. Yeah. Um, I actually grew up on black and white television up until age 16. It's true. You know, they like, ain't he 12, man? Yeah. And the thing is, like, people used to ask me, like, was I jealous of other folks who had more advanced television, And I'm like, nah, because really, it's the only time I had in myself not to think about color, like, have you been outside? It's not in my favor. Um, and the thing is, like, I don't know how people were uh, racist when they watched television, like back in the 50s, because really you had light gray, you had medium gray, and you had dark gray, right? So you know how racist you got to be mad at a gradient. Like it's like I don't want to see Jackie Wilson. Um, like I know dark gray when I see it, you know. Yeah. Let me see what else. Running through these pretty fast. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Oh, I was reading about since we've been talking a lot of folk tale, fairy tale talk. In the story of Peter Pan, right? Fairies die if you don't believe in them, right? But clapping can bring them back to life. Um, now some now some people call gay men fairies, but I don't. I'm totally against that. But you have to admit, they do appreciate your applause. Uh, you know, yeah. Um, what else I got here? What else? Let me see. Like I said, I'm running through these pretty fast. Okay.
It's okay.
Um, how much time do we have, man?
You know,
You
as long as
know,
it doesn't go too long, at some point I'll hold
he's
up my
like
hand and be like,
he's like he's like the world is ending, and
but with only like six performers or something, we usually give you like up to 10 minutes.
right. So back to the gay thing. My mother thinks I'm gay. Uh, just throw that out there. Um, thing is, like, a couple years ago, she found a pair of my boxes with a hole in the back. Um, yeah. So, and the thing is, she confronted me. She said, Jonathan, are you gay? I was like, nah, mom, just cheap. Um, uh, for all of you who don't live in the Bronx, I'm from Brooklyn, live in the Bronx. This is the result of buying a pair of boxes. Um, from a bin from an African. Not the best quality. You know, you look at you put it up to the light, you could see through. You know, and the thing is, it's like I don't know if I should have been offended or horrified that she thinks that gay people are just so horny that they can't even wait pull down somebody's drawers to have sex with them, right? Just rip them open like the paramedics. Yeah.
That's why gay penises have that dew claw right on the top to just.
Oh.
Right. Yeah, so there's that. There you go. Ever since I was a kid, Jimmy Stewart has been one of my favorite actors. Like I said, I grew up on black and white television. So much so that I've never Googled him to see if he was racist.
Yeah.
Now that's love. That's love.
That is.
Yeah, so I'm finished actually. I'm Jonathan Land, aka Form.
Woo! Good form. Good form.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Skate.
Yeah, if we ever found out that like Tom Hanks was like a serial rapist or something, that would just destroy me. I grew up listening to Bill Cosby and his To My Brother Russell, with whom I slept, and all of his comedy albums that he had. It was pretty devastating.
Yeah.
I knew so much of his stuff, and I'm like, oh.
He was the
Big round
king storyteller. Yeah.
Big round of applause. See, now that's the kind of humor that would work really well on Zoom, because he'd tell these long stories that were funny and would culminate in humor, but he didn't need the laugh back and forth from the faster comedy.
Yeah, man.
Send as an example. In this case, not another case, but in this case. Big round of applause for Form. What is my next stupid joke? Here it is. Justice is a dish best served cold, because if you serve it any warmer, it's just water.
Yeah.
So I was wondering what songs I was going to sing tonight, because that's what I do. I sing songs. Your next